Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on last year's national champions, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris FAU, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. To throw, it's Harris. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Harris. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately, And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will send the punt team onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Harris. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. produce a positive drive here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Quick catch over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To throw, it's Harris. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Harris. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to scramble. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback gets it up quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Wake Forest, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? Quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Alvarez. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Harris. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Harris. The pocket breaking down. Inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And the Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone threat. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alvarez. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Cooper. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. And now the handoff. He finds some space. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Harris. The receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Heading left after the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? At the 30 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, the quarterback obviously saw something there for him to hand it off. It was probably the defense not being in their lanes and sitting back against the pass game. And, man, did he make them pay for it.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Going with the old counter run here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
To the air, it's Harris. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. We've got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Using his legs, it's Keene. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Harris. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Receivers are bunched together. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Keene. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Fires it on the move. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense in hurry-up mode. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, FAU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Single back, takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Breaks into the open.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Keene. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Alvarez. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks into the clear. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Harris. He's going to put it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
And the Demon Deacons have 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Alvarado. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Demon Deacons looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Jukes to get free. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Harris. Throwing for his running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Alvarez. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.